Hey guys, welcome to the video. In this video, I'd like to discuss about one of my favorite go-to websites for booking flights. Not only it's free, but it has so many amazing features so that you can plan your next trip much easier. For you guys who don't know what it is, Google Flight is basically a search engine that compares a bunch of flight options from different airlines and travel sites. It's very simple to use. You just need to enter your departure city, destination, and travel dates. Okay, as you can see here, the departure location has been pre-filled based on my current position. Let's do an example. Let's assume that you want to go to London. Okay, so we'll go ahead with entering our destination. That's London. As you can see here, you can even choose which airport you want to go to. So if you feel like Heathrow is too busy, you can choose other airports instead, and it will adjust your results based on your preferences. But in my case, let's go with Greater London. Okay, departure dates. As you select the departure date, you can see that it has the price graph showing the best prices of the month is highlighted in green. Okay, personally, I think that this is the most useful feature because it saves me so much time from having to research individual airlines. If we look at August, there seems to be quite a few summer deals with low prices. So let's say we depart on the 16th of August and I'll be returning on the 6th of September. Click search. Now for this example, I want to be using the price feature so that it won't show me anything more than say $2,000. Okay, so we'll adjust this price and it will remove anything more than $2,000. Pretty nice feature if you want to save money or traveling in a budget, right? Now we can see our cheapest option will be with China Eastern. Total trip is 27 and a half hours with 4.5 hours transit in Shanghai. So let's say I'm happy with this. Let's go ahead and choose it and select our return date. I don't really want to spend 50 hours between cities. So let's go with the quickest option, which is more bearable. Now it will take you to this screen where you have the possible booking options. You can see that some of these travel agencies, they offer lower prices than the actual airline. So if you want to book with these guys, make sure you research the company and read their terms and conditions because you really don't want to have any issues later down the track. That was easy. But what if you want to travel with specific airline? So let's go back to our main screen. Let's say based on our previous example, I want to book the flight for two people in a premium cabin. And I only want to do it with three airlines: Qatar, Emirates, and Singapore Airlines. So what I can do, I can go to the airlines tab here and choose the individual airlines. Okay, so let's choose them. Let's do Emirates, Qatar, and Singapore Airlines. Here we go. And now we will change the fare type and number of passengers at the top left corner here. So we'll change it for two people traveling under business class. Now I want to add another feature. Okay, so I want to fly at night because I'm paying business class. I want to enjoy the lounge and I want to sleep on my flatbed, right? So you can do that too. You can choose your time of departure and landing time from this tab, times. So let's say I want to depart after 6 and I want to land in London in the afternoon. So I can go to my hotel straight away and check it. So I can filter it out. I can land after 2 o'clock. Let's do one more requirement. I do not want my flight to be longer than 30 hours because it's too long. Okay, with this duration option, you can change your flight hours to be less than how many hours you specified. In this case, 30 hours. All right, with these requirements, it seems that Emirates will be your best bet because Qatar is slightly more expensive than Emirates. And then Emirates will fulfill all your requirements. It travels at night, it lands in London in the afternoon, and there's enough transit time in 5 hours. So you can take it easy, you don't have to rush. Let's move on to the most exciting part, multi-cities and itinerary creation. Okay, so for this example, I'll restart all the filters and I'll use completely different cities for this example. All right, for this example, I have the itinerary on the screen so you can have a look at it. So we're flexible when we travel. Let's assume we want to travel in October. Okay, so let's restart the settings here. All right, so let's do our one-way flights from Los Angeles to Madrid. Now, before we choose the dates, I want to show you guys this feature called stops. Okay, with this option, you can control on how many transits that you want. While non-direct flights might be cheaper, since I have a long flights ahead of me, I want to arrive at my destination as soon as possible. So I'm just going to choose non-stop flights for this example. Now let's go ahead and choose the dates. We want to fly in October. Okay, now I can see from LA to Madrid, I can see the 9th of October is quite cheap. So I will choose that date to start with. Our next flight is Barcelona to Amsterdam. I'm assuming we have our own way to go from Madrid to Barcelona. And we'll choose whichever day is the cheapest. And in this rate, it seems that the 16th to the 18th will be the cheapest. So I will choose the 18th of October. Okay, now I can see the cheapest one is being Transavia, but I want to show you guys one more feature that can really save you money. It's the bags option. You see how Vueling is cheaper than KLM? Now, this logo here shows that the price doesn't include any carry-on bags. So if you travel light or probably don't have any checked baggage, you are most likely to will have a carry-on with you. So watch what will happen when I add the bags option. So I'm assuming we have a one carry-on. Now you see that Vueling is more expensive than KLM, while before it was the reverse. So try to use this feature, especially if you search for cheap flights with budget airlines. It's really important. It might save you a lot of money. All right, our next leg will be from Paris to Singapore. So from Paris to Singapore. Seems that it will be the cheapest on the 24th. Let's see that one. That looks good. So let's go ahead with that one. For our last flight, it will be from Singapore to San Francisco. So let's do that. Okay, so I can see the cheapest option will be throughout the month really, but I'll choose the 28th with United. All right, that looks really good. That's done. So let's bring it all together. Let's click multi-city for our fair time and let's enter our dates. Okay, so let's start from Los Angeles to Madrid on the 9th. Next will be from Barcelona to Amsterdam on the 18th. Next trip will be from Paris to Singapore on the 24th. Last flight will be from Singapore to San Francisco on the 28th. Okay, we'll keep the filters as it is, and let's have a look at our results. Okay. Right, so choose a non-stop flights, and it was Transavia. That's the one. Non-stop flights. It will be with Singapore Airlines. That's correct. And the last one with United. All right, guys, as you can see, the total flight is around 2,600. It's not bad for a around the world flight. All right, guys, I think I will finish the video here. If you find this video has been useful and if you want to see more of the videos that help you with save money on your flights, let me know, leave a comments. Don't forget to like, and if you have any questions, feel free to send me a message. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I hope you really enjoy your next trip wherever you go. That's all from me. Ciao.